You feeling lucky, punk? Well, why don't you whoop out that shovel and show me what you got? What's up, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. So, what do we got for you today? We got an oldie but a goodie. I'm surprised I haven't done this one before, especially since I have 2 bags of this that have been sitting in my shed here for months. But I'm finally getting around to it, and what we got for you today is the Lynch Mining Original Paydirt. Just our $20 sampler bag. It's probably one of the first bags you might pick up when you start getting into this prospecting, panning at home hobby. I've just been putting off doing this one for the longest time because there have been so many other bags that have popped up. But it's time. So we're going to go through this baby right here, see what kind of gold you can get out of one. And then there you go. So stick around, don't go nowhere. We got for you Lynch Mining's Original. We'll be right back. Alright, so we got ourselves some of that Lynch Mining Original Paydirt. Goes for like 20 bucks. I'm sure you've seen it on their site. I'll put up a link to their page. I know this is later than I usually do it, but I forgot to say it before. Here's a link to the page. Like I say, it's about $20 Paydirt. And here we go. So now with Lynch Mining, generally speaking, we know we're not going to get big rocks and boulders with their dirt. So I'm just going to throw this here in the little bowl, my little pop-up bowl. And then we can take a look at it. There you go, red Arizona dirt. Just like you'd expect. Alright, let's go sluicing. Alright, we got the sluice rolling. Dirt is ready to go. Let's do this. This is going to be a fast one because there's not a whole lot of dirt here, maybe about a half a pound or so. 12 ounces. I don't know. I didn't bother weighing it. You know, I also didn't bother checking the magnetics. But I can see there'll be some in there, and we'll see it at the end anyways. If there's an abundance of magnetics, you tend to see them building up right in here. And once we hit it with the magnet, all that'll clear out, all that darkness. All right. That's that. Not a whole lot of magnetics. There you go. There's a little bit in there. See what we can get. Agua fresca. There's your gold, baby. Not too shabby, actually. I'm kind of surprised with the amount and the size of some of these little nuggies. Like that's picker. Like small picker, but picker nonetheless. So pretty impressive. So we'll get this all suckered up, dried up, come back to weigh it out, see how much we wound up with. Don't go anywhere. All right, we got that gold dried up and we are ready to weigh it out. Original Paydirt from Lynch Mining, lynchmining.com. You know where that's at the Paydirt shop. Miner Bob and the ass are hanging by to see what's going down. Hello, scale. Tell us your tale. And let's go with that gold. Big nuggies. All right. Give that a moment to settle. And boom! 0.240 grams of gold. Just a little bit under a quarter gram. Not too shabby. So, all right. We will clean this all up and be back with our final words and ROI. But first, here's some close-up pics for you. All right, so we're back. Gold was weighed out. Nice little amount in there as well. Can't complain. So, as always, let's talk about the dirt first, then we'll get over to the gold. The dirt was your standard Arizona pay dirt, like you get used to seeing from Lynch Mining. It's the same pay dirt they use in everything because that's what they get from their mine. It's that rusty, reddish brown, Arizona gravelly pay dirt. Nothing too special in there. No big boulders or anything. All pretty smooth, same size-ish kind of sands. Pretty uneventful. No kind of inclusions or anything like that. This is just straight up pay dirt. Went back to the website and double checked how much they cost. And it turns out it was only like $16 for the bag. So given that, the amount of dirt was not bad at all. Like I say, it was maybe like around a half pound or so. So a good amount of pay dirt for the money. Really easy to go through. It was just straight up what you would expect it to be. Just some decent pay dirt. Some gravels. Nothing too hard to go through in there. Not a lot of magnetics or heavies. There was definitely some heavies in there. So you'll want to work through that a little bit. But as you saw in the panning, whoosh, 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 they're out of your way. So pretty easy to go through. I would say if you're a beginner, intermediate, you're going to have a pretty decent time going through this. An expert may buzz through this really quickly and may not be too have a whole lot of fun going through it because they're going to buzz through it real quick. But either which way, getting onto the gold, you are going to find a fair amount in there. What I wound up pulling out of that dirt was 0.234 grams of gold. And at today's value, that's going to be $13.05 return, which is not too bad considering that the bag only costs 16 and a nickel, or 16.13 if you go on their site today. So you do the math there, and you get your little calculators out if you got one, bust it out of your little protector, and you're going to find that that turns out being about 80% ROI, which for a $16 bag of dirt is not bad at all. I'd say if you're on the site and you're buying anything else, throw one of these in your basket as well. It's a good buy. 80% ROI, a little bit of dirt, fun to go through. Hell, if you get something else, just pour this in, add the dirt, add the gold to your whatever else you got from them, and it'll just make it that much sweeter. Now, the reason I recommend this is because Lynch mining, their shipping is a little bit higher. Especially if you're only getting one or two things. So, to save as much money as you possibly can, I would definitely add this to your cart. Don't just get this by itself. It might be a little pricey. But as far as the bag itself, and the gold that we got out of there, 80% ROI is not bad at all. I'll take that all day long. That's pretty sweet, actually. So, yeah. Lynch mining, original pay dirt. Thumbs up. It's good stuff. Go check it out. Pick yourself up a bag or two. If you're not aware of the trick on Lynch Mining's website, if you place an order there, or at least, I don't know, it's been a while since I placed an order there, but if you place an order on their site, you're going to get an offer to double up that order. Plus, that doubling of the order gets 10% off. Plus, it's added for free as far as shipping goes, so that won't add to your... So, what I always say to people is if you're shopping on Lynch's site, buy in twos, but only check out the first half of what you want first, and then add it on when you get the offer at the end. At least that's the trick I always go with, and it saves a little bit of money anyway, and it definitely saves on the shipping, especially if you think later, I should have went back and got another one of those. Well, you get an offer, but it's only good for like a day, so you make sure you jump on it. But either way, good stuff. Lynch Mining, they got tons of other pay dirt on their site as well. You've seen some of the videos that I have done on some of their other stuff. I think maybe I've just reviewed the one bag. The Buster. Is it Buster's? The dog. Baxter's. Either way, the Nugget one. And that was pretty good too. So check out some of their other stuff while you're there. Grab yourself an OG pay dirt or original pay dirt. And yeah, you'll have a pretty good time. Otherwise, if you're looking for some specialty pay dirt, check out my site, backyardprospecting.com, and head over to the Prospector Shop. I just set up a new cart on there so you can check out multiple items all at once. Makes it super easy. There's some coupon codes to help save on the shipping that gets added on at every level. So yeah, check that out. And if you like what we do here, hop over to Patreon. Set yourself up on one of my member tiers. We have a $5 tier and a $5 and a $50 tier. $5 gets you entered into the monthly raffle as well as a few other little goodies that I'm going to send you. The $50 tier gets you all of that, plus I'm just going to send you a bag of dirt every month. So go check that out on Patreon. Every dollar goes to help supporting the channel here, and I much appreciate everybody who does support me on Patreon, and anybody who's thinking about doing so. Hop over. If you happen to be watching and you're not a subscriber, I hope you had a good time here today. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of my content going forward. And other than that, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. And this is Dig Daddy heading out, and if I don't see you out at the river, I'll see you in the backyard. Peace!